Hey there, my lovely little sprouts. I'm Jasmine Mix, your local artist, and today I'm drawing your characters in my art style. Every so often, I love to host art raffles for you all, giving my wonderful followers and subscribers a chance to see their OC bloom in my art style. For my last raffle, we have not only one, but two lucky winners. Say hello to Loasi and Sage and Paige. But today, we're focusing on bringing Loasi's OC, Cynthia Belrose, to life. And I cannot wait to get started on this magical girl. And since this video is extra special, I will also be announcing the winners from my Draw the Space contest. So be sure to stick around all the way to the end. You do not want to miss it. Okay, so let's talk about Frosty because I am literally so obsessed. She's an Adrenian, I think I said that correctly, which is already super cool, but what makes her really special is her big heart. She has this deep desire to spread happiness, love, and protection to the innocent. Her dream is spreading joy and harmony wherever she goes, and I just think that's absolutely lovely. And it's just the sweetest mission ever. And I just know she's going to light up every corner of the galaxy with her kindness. She got this super cute light pink skin, and not only 2, but 4 vibrant green eyes that are just insane. Yes, I said 4, let that sink in. She is rocking 2 chunky braids and these adorable pink horns that just complete the whole look. And don't even get me started on the outfit. A green corset paired with a black skirt. Oh my goodness, it's so girly pop. I'm just literally in love with her design and everything she is. To start off, I went on Clip Studio Paint, which is the app I normally use when drawing, and tried to put these 3D models that they have in a bunch of different poses and angles with her arm out. I wanted to make the drawing have some type of perceptive in it, or perception, and make it look engaging and opening. Almost like she's reaching out to you. What really encouraged me to do this was an art mutual of mine, where I've admired their work for a very long time. Mochi Galaxy. Their drawing of my OC Laffy stood out to me the most because of the perspective and the vibe she gave my OC. With her hand reaching out, but it's blurred, giving my OC smile the main focus of the drawing. So props and shout out to Mochi for inspiring the pose of this piece. Okay, enough glazing though. Y'all ain't here for all of that. Not gonna lie. Sometimes drawing a pose takes me forever. I know I say this in pretty much every video I've posted, but I swear I redraw the pose like 16 billion times. 16 billion.
You were hella wrong for what you did.
What are you talking about?
Really?
What did I do?
16 billion times before I am actually happy with it. Which is also why it takes me a long time to get content out for y'all. Honestly, I might be the most indecisive artist ever. I don't know. If you guys also struggle with sketching poses, drop your favorite pink character in the comments so I feel a little less alone in my chaos. Okay, after the trial and error with my sketches, as always, here's the final pose I ended up with going for Loasi's OC.
Nice.
Now that we are done with the sketch, it's time to move on to line art. Okay, so there's honestly not too much to say about the line art overall, but drawing the ruffles, that was actually really fun. They flowed nicely and added a lot of movement to the piece. Now, the hair was definitely the most hardest and time-consuming part of the piece. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty frustrating. A lot of it I ended up figuring out off screen because it just wasn't clicking at first. There was a lot of moments where I had to pause, step back, and rethink how I wanted to shape it. And it's also been a while since I've done line art for braids, so that made things even more trickier. But you know what? Every time I draw one of your OCs, I can feel my art style growing and shifting in little ways. It's kind of magical, honestly. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the trust and for the inspiration and for letting me bring your characters to life, even just a little bit. It's always a pleasure, and I truly cannot wait to draw more of your OCs in the future. With all that being said, I think it's time that we move on to rendering. It's always so fun, but also kind of tricky sometimes, like in a fun little brain puzzle kind of way. So, first things first, I start by using the selection tool in Clip Studio Paint. I set my line art layer as a reference layer so I can easily click through all the little shapes. Then I make a new layer underneath and use the selection tool to click inside the lines and fill everything with the bucket tool. Sometimes I miss little spots, so I gotta go back in with the lasso tool and tidy those up. It's like cleaning up sparkles after baking. Next, I add a clipping mask to keep all my colors inside that shape. Very tidy, very clean, very organized chaos, you know? Then I add all my base colors, each on their own layer, just to keep them separated, you know? Now, we're officially in rendering mode. I always start with the skin. It's the easiest part for me, and it really sets the tone for everything else. I go in with a soft blush on the cheeks, a little on the shoulders, and a teeny bit on the tummy. It makes the character feel so lively and warm. After that, I add a new layer and set it to multiply. This is where I start blocking in my shadows, usually under the cheeks, the side of the waist, and parts of the hands where the light wouldn't quite reach. Just a little shady magic to start bringing her to life. It's all about layering slowly, being patient, and letting the characters sort of reveal themselves to you. So yeah, that's how I start my rendering process. There's a lot more to come, of course, like the hair, the clothes, the sparkle details, but this is the foundation I build on everything. And now, I will let you guys see the rest of the rendering process. Alrighty friends, now that we are officially done with the rendering, I think, oh, wait a minute. I think it's time for the final reveal. Look at her! She's so adorable. I have to say, I'm so in love with how she turned out. The rich green color, the two braids, it gives her such a soft and grounded vibe, but also like a magical forest garden energy. The way the braids frame her face just feels so right, you know? And honestly, working on Frosty was such a joy from the start to finish. She was such a sweet design, and every detail felt so personal and full of love. So, to her creator, if you're watching this, I really hope you love how she turned out. It was a total honor getting to bring her to life in my art style. Thank you so much for trusting me with your OC. I had so much fun creating her. And now, before we say goodbye, it is time to announce the winners of my Draw the Same Style contest. For third place, we have K for Real. For second place, we have B Bricks. I think I said it correctly. I'm so sorry if I didn't say that right. And finally, for our first winner is, you guessed it, Mochi Galaxy. Your entry was absolutely incredible. From the lighting to the shading and the overall vibe of the work. Your piece is my favorite. Not only that, but you made me want to try and do more with my art. But you are also the inspiration of Frosty's pose. So, congratulations to you. And that's it for today's video, friends. I hope you enjoy watching me bring this lovely OC to life. And again, a huge congratulations to our Draw This in Your Style contest, K for Real, B Rix, and Mochi Galaxy. And a huge, massive thank you to everyone who participated. Your amazing art truly made this contest bloom beautifully. Every single entry made me smile, and I feel so lucky to have such a warm and creative community. You all seriously make this space feel so warm and beautiful, like a garden full of blooming art. If you like hanging out with me today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more soft art vibes and green leafy goodness. And as always, stay soft like moss, stay cozy like a sunbeam through leaves, and keep growing like a little sprout. Bye! In the next video, we will be working on Sage and Paige's OC. I can't say too much about it now, but just know it is in the making at the moment. And also, I have been wanting to make a video about making a VTuber model. So if you want me to make a VTuber model, let me know in the comment section below. I read all of your comments. So, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but you know. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all go. Bye.